Okay, here we go. Hey. And how long was it?
We did it in 20 minutes.
And I'm Joel.
Joel, I'm Chris.
Chris.
It's a pleasure.
Hi, Chris. I'm Sue. Nice to
Sue.
meet you. We enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's great.
And
Use a certain method or just...
yeah. Oh yeah.
Actually, we did.
I'm a mathematician, so I cheated completely.
We have to get one of the maze postcards for our little girls so she can see that. That was fun.
Is it this one right
Oh,
here?
the next one over, right there.
the one?
Yeah.
That's just $1.
So how long did it take to put this together?
It takes anywhere between 2 to 3 months.
Wow.
And quite a few people, like I said, people come up to me and ask me, says, did you build it? No way one person can do that.
No.
We think that I got to give you a brochure too. We think that we're building a Greek architecture here, but it's not. It's more Latin or Mayan. Mayan or
That's
Incan.
As we were walking through, I
thinking.
felt like we were walking through Mayan ruins.
yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
That's neat.
Yeah. So
And
you
look at
guys
this
have
one,
to
it's
rebuild
07,
this
like you saw.
periodically?
Oh, every year.
Every year you do?
Every year it comes down.
'Cause
That's what the young ladies were here. They asked if it's the same one. I said, well, how much fun would that be? If you think of it, you've been to it once.
Right. So you
And
just
then-
mix it up a little.
Oh, no, not little. The whole
lot.
thing is different. We take it down, put it on top of pallets, cover it with visqueen, everything in long stacks, and then we take those stacks down and start reusing them again.
So do you guys have somebody that draws out the maze for you?
No, we do that.
You do it yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
This
cool.
year, if you notice on the end, close at the end, you got the dice. That's the number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the we came up with that pattern, and it's very confusing because everything's got 2 gates. Everything looks alike.
Yeah.
Okay, so this isn't what we just went through.
No,
So I
this
was
is
looking
all-
at this going,
This is
what?
07, see?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
And now, of course, being 09, it'll look a lot different, except the aerial view won't be available until probably after October.
Right,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
That way there's no cheat sheets.
Yeah.
You'll notice you would have been out closer to 15 minutes because it's much quicker.
Ah,
Yeah.
we took the long way.
Yeah. Well, you had a 50-50 chance.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And
It's so much
fun.
yeah, it is an inexpensive family entertainment.
Yeah.
And between all these events and everything we do here throughout October, it has really put us on the map here, and people are quite happy.
Yeah.
Between the school events and church groups and Boy Scouts and
Well,
the
we're so
Brownies.
glad. We actually passed it by, and he's like, "Oh, we got to turn around and go see what."
How often do you? I mean, let's put it
Yeah.
this way: if I decide next year, or if we have a reason not to be here, I mean, this will
Right.
never be duplicated.
Yeah.
Nobody will
Yeah.
do this.
Yeah.
You got to do this from your heart. In other words, it's
Yeah.
not.
Oh, yeah.
You don't do this for money.
oh yeah.
That was very neat. It's fun.
Yeah. And it's to be able to do something like this outside, this close to the ocean,
yeah.
and it's a gorgeous
Beautiful
day.
Oh
today.
God,
It was fun.
some night we have night events out here, and it's just incredible. If the moonlight is out and makes different shadows,
Oh,
it becomes so-
that would be fun.
People bring their flashlights,
Wow.
and you have your own group and friends. Bring your own refreshments, and
Yeah.
you can actually rent the maze out for about an hour and a half, and you have just your own group in there. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
How much would it be to rent the maze?
It's only
for-
$75 per event, and $10 a person at night. That's it. That's all it takes. And we do corporate events here, birthday parties, a whole bunch of different, events that take place. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's something unusual to people
Yeah.
come and see it.
Yeah.
And the next thing like you come back, but you
Yeah.
come back with the whole neighborhood.
people
Instead
back. Oh, yeah,
of just a
because
family.
it's
You know what I
Right,
mean?
right. Yeah, and especially when you know it's going to be different
Yeah.
next
We,
year.
the trapdoors that we have in there, you didn't see them. They're not functional right now. But
We did see it.
I saw, I,
You
I
see?
saw one. I saw one that,
We're like,
that would
"Is
be
one there?"
interesting.
and the
You,
way
you
the-
move those, and all of a sudden the maze is completely
changes,
different.
yes. And the more of them you have, the more it changes, on the regular basis. Like every hour it can change. Depends the amount of people you got in there, because they're opening and closing,
Right,
giving
right.
a different direction. It took a lot to come up with those trapdoors. I came up with them again. That was last year. And they got to look the part,
Right.
because you can't just have a piece of
Right.
plywood.
Right.
you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had to look. I had to look because I saw the pole and I thought this is different, but I didn't know why it was different. Then I looked at it and I realized that's
Did you
We thought maybe it was
Yes,
to come rescue
yes.
us if we got lost. So,
Actually, like you go through that and you push it and you close somebody else's path.
Yeah.
If somebody comes back the other way and push it, you just close your path. And if you're really going fast, that's why I tell people, take your time in there if you want to come out quick. If you go in there and trying to go fast, you're going to miss those little things.
Right.
Then things that look like it's a dead end, maybe it's not. It's something
Right.
else.
Oh, and that was something I noticed. That we'd come around corners and I'd think it was a dead end, but I'd walk all the way to the
See?
end. There's a tiny little passage. And
Exactly. That's why ladies usually are much more thorough than men.
Yes.
And the ladies usually come out, 85% much quicker than the guys.
Yeah.
Because we're too smart, Oh,
Yeah.
I know that's a dead end. I'm
Yeah.
not going that way.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, you never find the
you're
exit.
wandering off to the ocean. Yep.
We started this just the first year with 1,000 bales, 1,200 bales, which were small little. The walls were still pretty tall because it wouldn't be no fun. In other words, if you just can see over.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean? Then you know
Yeah.
which way to go.
yeah.
So the second year and the third year, the demand was so much, people were just asking, "Oh my God, you're going to do it again?" And so we got bigger and more intricate.
Yeah.
How many bales are in this?
I'm guessing a little bit over 10,000. Yeah, it's incredible.
Yeah, it was pretty intricate in there. And then, sometimes you'd go quite a ways and then find out it was a dead end.
Oh,
And I thought
that's
that was pretty neat.
Nothing worse
that
than
drove
that.
me mad. Go way
That's
out
neat,
to a
yeah.
dead end. But if you're going to stick to one wall, that's
Yeah.
how you have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. How did you like that huge room in there?
Oh, yeah. It
that
reminded
great?
us, we were in Ireland a few years ago, and they have these old forts, stone forts, and that's kind of what it reminded me of, because it was big open spaces like that.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
with the high
Every year,
walls.
like I said, every year we come up with a little different design.
Yeah.
And some of it looks like ancient Egypt sculptures. The other looks like Greek. Matter of fact, we have the Temple of Apollo we put in the middle of the cornfield
Yeah.
where the oracle is. And then we make a little mini Colosseum where the gladiators come and they perform their arts, in October. It's incredible. That's why I suggest that you come back in October because it's a lot to see here.
Yeah.
And not everything. Well, the majority of the things cost anything. That's how we make our money.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
But there's all the shows and everything we have. They're all free.
Yeah, yeah,
So that draws a lot of people.
yeah.
Super. We'll
Yeah.
do that.
I'd love for
I'll
you to
send you a
go
link to
on
it.
the website and see what's
Yeah.
up. And
Absolutely.
if you go on YouTube, you'll even be able to see the gladiators. Somebody's taking a segment of them fighting,
Oh.
and they put it on there. It's
That would be cool.
These guys all martial arts, so they
Yeah.
fight for certain jewels, and so it's a contest that they have. So they lose swords, daggers come out. So it's all to hand combat on the honor system, of course. This
Yeah.
the wound, this is a kill, and
Yeah.
and it's people like it's not unusual to have 100 people watching.
Wow.
That is neat.
That sounds fun. Well,
Anyway, do me a favor. If you
Yeah.
can do it, I'll appreciate that.
absolutely.
And then meanwhile, if you can, like I said, stop by again in October and check us out.
We'll do that.
We'll stay healthy until then.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Chris.
Thanks.
Drive safe.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
Thank you very
and
much.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.